While all 48 minutes of a basketball game are important, it's the players who show up in the high-pressure situations that go down as the greatest of all time. Nothing helps an NBA player's legacy more than being insanely clutch, because it shows the world that they can be phenomenal no matter how nerve-wracking the moment is. So in this video, we're going to be counting down the 8 most clutch players in NBA history. First up, we have Reggie Miller at number 8. Before Steph Curry and Ray Allen, Reggie was the king of shooting threes, and the best part was that he was able to consistently make them with the game on the line. Reggie's converted on 87 of the 230 shots he's taken in the clutch, which gives him a percentage of 37.8. One of the most clutch moments in Reggie's career came in the 1995 Eastern Conference semis, when the Pacers faced off against the Knicks, with the Pacers trailing by 6. With just 18.7 seconds remaining in the game, Miller activated beast mode and scored 8 points in just 8.9 seconds. He made the quick 3 off the inbound pass. Then he stole the ball within a second of the next possession, ran to the three-point line, and drained another 3. After that, Miller was fouled, sending him to the charity stripe, where he scored 2 more points to cap off one of the greatest comebacks ever. And of course, we can't forget about his game-winning 3 against the Jordan-led Bulls in the 1998 Eastern Conference Finals, or his insane deep 3 against the Nets in the 2002 playoffs to send the game to overtime. Next up, we have Dirk Nowitzki at number 7. Dirk was one of the most talented big men of all time when he was in his prime, and he could make a shot from anywhere on the court. Despite being a 7-footer, throughout his storied career, he shot over 42% from the field in clutch situations, and the way he consistently put the Mavs on his back was beyond incredible. Nowitzki had a total of 8 game winners during the regular season, but what really cemented him as one of the most clutch players of all time was his phenomenal performance in the 2011 postseason. During that championship run in 2011, Dirk shot an unbelievable 15 of 28 in clutch situations. He was right on the money in every series he played that year. Whether it was the Blazers, the Lakers, or the Thunder, he just wasn't missing, no matter how high the stakes were. One of Nowitzki's best moments from this run was Game 2 of the Finals, when he led the Mavs to one of the greatest comebacks in NBA Finals history. Not only did he hit a clutch 3 late in the game, but he would go on to hit the game-winning layup, which tied the series. Without his heroics, the Mavs would still be without a single championship. Coming up, we have Magic Johnson at 6. Magic's another guy who was known for stepping up to the occasion. After all, he's the only rookie in NBA history to have won the Finals MVP, which means that he was clutch from the beginning of his career. One of the greatest shots of Johnson's career came in Game 4 of the 1987 NBA Finals, when he hit a legendary hook shot over 2 defenders, allowing the Lakers to win by 1 point against the Celtics. Magic was known for showing up big time in the finals, and if you want to hold the 1984 finals against him, all we have to say to that is he's the only guard besides Michael Jordan to have 3 finals MVPs. That alone is a testament to how clutch he was. Then we have Larry Bird at 5. Larry Legend was a menace at all times, but especially in the clutch. Bird owns 4 buzzer-beating game winners, and in each of them, the Celtics were trailing before his makes. Plus, no other player has multiple 45-point games with a buzzer beater, which shows how he was doing everything from start to finish. And get this, no one else has ever won back-to-back games at the buzzer like Bird did back in January 1985. When it came to Game 7 situations, Larry was fantastic, as he averaged 27 points, 9.3 rebounds, and 6.8 assists in 8 games, of which he led Boston to the W 6 times. Not only was he an assassin when it came to last-second shots, but he was clutch on defense as well. His mentality, athleticism, and amazing three-point shooting meant that it was almost a done deal that he was going to show up when his team needed him the most. Moving on, we have Kevin Durant at number 4. The Slim Reaper's known for being super clutch almost all the time. He has a clutch shot percentage of 32.5. And when it comes to showing up on the big stage, there are few better than KD. The best examples which showcase Durant's clutch gene are the 2017 and 2018 finals. In Game 3 of the 2017 NBA Finals, the Warriors were down by 2 with around 46 seconds remaining. The Cavs were about to take Game 3, which would have allowed them to shift the momentum of the entire series in their favor. KD wasn't gonna let that happen though, as he came down the court and drained one of the most clutch threes in NBA history, right on LeBron's head. What's more, he went on to drill another clutch three just a year later in the 2018 NBA Finals from the same spot. There was just about a minute left in the game, with the Warriors up 3. But thanks to Durant's dagger, Golden State was up by 6, and the Warriors ended up with a commanding 3-0 lead. Those aren't the only times he's been clutch, but both moments were so legendary that we just had to mention them. Following that, we have Kobe Bryant at number 3. Kobe comes in with a clutch shot percentage of 33.8, and that's pretty damn good, considering the fact that he has 287 attempts in the clutch. The Black Mamba had a total of 26 game winners during his illustrious career, and honestly, we don't even know where to start when it comes to his clutch shots. But we do know that if we're talking about Bryant's clutchest shots, then we have to mention his fantastic performance against the Suns in the 2006 playoffs. It was Game 4 of the first round, and the Lakers were down by 2 with 7.9 seconds left. But thanks to Bryant, LA was able to force overtime. Kobe didn't stop there, as he pulled off an even crazier shot in overtime to win the game. It was a jump ball situation, and when the ball was tipped towards Kobe, he ran and then sank a heavily contested midi to beat the buzzer and give LA the 3-1 lead. It was unbelievable, but it wasn't the first time he did something like that. Now for number 2, we have LeBron James. LeBron has 19 game winners so far, and 8 of them were buzzer beaters. King James has been criticized by his haters for lacking the clutch gene, but that's clearly far from the truth. He's shooting 39% from the field in clutch situations, and there are so many moments that showcase how well LeBron's handled pressure. First, we've got to talk about his unbelievable performance against the Celtics back in 2012. Miami was on the verge of elimination as Boston was up 3-2, and if Miami lost, it would have been 2 straight years of failure for the Big Three. All eyes were on LeBron entering Game 6, and he had the game of his life. He went beast mode and dropped 45 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists to keep Miami's championship dreams alive. Then he dropped a 30-point double-double in Game 7 to lead Miami to the finals. We all thought that was insanely clutch, but somehow he outdid himself in the 2016 finals. The Cavs were down 3-1 and had no choice but to be perfect for 3 straight games. And thanks to James turning into Superman, they were able to do just that. King James was responsible for the greatest comeback in NBA history, so it's hard to argue that he isn't top 2 on this list. Finally, we have Michael Jordan at 1. This shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone, because you can ask anyone and they'll tell you that his airness was the most clutch player ever. The man never lost at the biggest stage and has 6 NBA championships and finals MVPs. That alone shows us how the nerves never got to him. MJ has a 41% success rate when he takes shots in the clutch, and he owns 26 game winners, of which 7 were buzzer beaters to clinch a playoff series. When he was in his prime, it seemed as if he could never miss, no matter how high the stakes were. We all remember the shot against the Cavs in the first round of 1989's playoffs. And of course, we all know the incredibly clutch midi he hit against the Jazz in 1997 to win his 5th championship. He was always ready for prime time, and that's why he's widely regarded as the greatest of all time. That's a wrap for this video. Who do you guys think is the most clutch? Let us know in the comments below. As always, remember to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you at the next one.